welcome back to the Ripple Effect of You podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Williams. I am so excited to have you on the show with me today and here with me today. Today, we're going to be talking about another prelude conversation to my actual show, which really is kind of like the show, but I just wanted to get started in some way as I put together and have all the graphics and things go into the show. And I felt like this is kind of more authentic. Let's just take a step back from it actually even getting started, because as a number of you know, I've been intentionally wanting to start this podcast for a number of years, and with starting my own company at the same time, the other company, Razar, it's been a lot going on, and I realized that I'm so tired of procrastinating and not being able to just take time to do this. So I am intentionally doing this now, and here we go. So this message today is particularly for anyone who is at a moment in time when you are going through hell or high water, in particular, when it feels like you are going through hell, as Winston Churchill says. You know what I realized? Every time you are really about to level up in life, it seems like everything at times, I'm going to watch my words here as my mentor, spiritual coach will say, I'm going to cancel and delete some words, which basically means if you say something and you don't want to say it because our words are so powerful, you say cancel and delete that. So say, for example, I always have this problem. I always have this issue. No, don't say that. You say, I sometimes, or in this moment. And then you say cancel and delete what I just said, that I always have this problem, because we don't want it to keep showing up, right? So, okay, back to what I was saying. What I am saying is that if you are at any point in time wanting to level up in life, going to another place, going to better yourself, empower yourself, bring people with you as you're going to another journey, you will often or sometimes encounter lots of opposition. Yes, it will feel like it's almost like the universe is like pounding your face at times. That was a bad visual. But anyways, though, yeah, it really will feel like that at times. And you're like, what the heck? Like, I just decided just to kind of move forward in my life. Like, why is all of this happening? I'll tell you why. It's because there are a lot of forces that really don't want you to get to that next level. Okay, let's just be real. And there's a lot, since we are talking on the show, as I should say, on this show, we talk about spirituality, we talk about entrepreneurship, and we talk about how to live your best life. So if you like all things related to that, make sure you click that subscribe button and make sure you catch me every now and then as I talk about all things related to these on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I might even do more episodes in between as things come to me. So back to what I was saying again. Anyways, as you are going on this journey of basically leveling up, I want to inform you that you might encounter some opposition, and it's all great intentionally for you in the sense, because I'm going to flip it and make it positive. It's going to prove to you, it's going to prove to yourself that you are capable of doing exactly what you are setting out to do. Because really what the other forces will say, I won't say any words related to what some of you might know what those other words are. If you want to know what they are, just, leave a comment and I'll let you know. But anyways, I'm not going to appear here. Those other forces basically do not want you to do this, because they know that if you do this, as you move forward in your purpose, not only are you going to better your own life, you're going to better everyone's life that you encounter in the process. So not only your family, friends, people who see you as you're making accomplishments and moving forward with purpose and your God-given gifts, etc. And of course, like I said, the other energies do not want you to do this. No, they want you to stay put. They do not want you to shine your light. They do not want you to think you are enough. They do not want you to think you are capable of doing all these things. So in some cases, things that you thought that you had once overcome, they'll come right back. Just like a test to see, did you really overcome that? It's almost like you're getting this like final exam. And you're like, what the fudge? I thought I passed this. Are we done? Did I graduate? Let's take it to the next level of where I'm going to go. Actually, no. Nope. You got one more final exam coming sometimes, and yes, you still need to pass that one too. But the beauty of it is, again, like I said, I kind of feel like I look at it as almost like one of those races where people are running, and I forget what they're called when they're jumping over those things. When I was in high school, I tried to and kind of fell on the floor, but it's okay. Anyways, when you're going on those runs and you're trying to jump over the things, yeah, it was not a good experience. But in life, we're going to say you're going to jump over those things, and you're going to feel like, yes, just bring it. Come on, one more. And you get to the end of that race and you're like, now what? I just did it. I did it and here I am. I am moving on to my next level. And that is when you get a big congratulations. You are ready for the next level of your life. So what is the point of all this? The point is for you to just stay focused. If you are going through hell, as Winston Churchill said, you just keep going. Go, 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 go. Because all these things are just temporary. You know, it's not a reason for you to get depressed. It's not a reason for you to be beside yourself. It's not a reason for you to just want to say, woe is me, and then just to lay around and, you know, just think you're never going to get past this. No, everything in life that we encounter is temporary. Let me repeat that. Everything that we encounter in life is temporary. Even this moment of you watching this video is a temporary moment, okay? So if you really capture that within your mindset and really hold on to that, you will understand that there is no reason for you to sulk in this moment. Yes, I know it can be challenging. Trust me. I could tell you, I'm going to write a book about it, which I am in the process of. It's called The Ripple Effect of You, by the way. I will let you know when it comes out. But you know, basically, there are so many things that I personally have encountered where it felt like, oh my gosh, really want to say when I have said it, like, oh my God, like, is this ever going to end? What is going on? Ugh. And it eventually does. It's just about you deciding to get through it, about you deciding to say, I know I can do this. I know I can get through it. I know that if I could get this far, I'm going to get to the next path. It's knowing that you are always divinely held. And it's knowing that anything that you encounter, you were meant to go through it because you could go through it. You could have the stamina. You were going to be divinely supported through all of it. So why not just take this positive mindset and say, this is life. Yes, things do happen. Yes, it can get hard, but I can get through this. I do not have to be beside myself. I have a purpose. Because trust me, if it were time for you to no longer be here, you would not be here. But there is still more for you to do. There's still more for you to become. And everything that we go through in life is to help us to ultimately become the person that we came here to be. Because say, for example, you know, like a diamond doesn't get better or a diamond is not formed unless it has pressure, right? And it's amazing how diamonds can take all of this pressure, but once they have all this pressure on them, they shine so brightly and so greatly. So the point is that if you want to really get into the fullness of your shine, of who you came here to be, understand that any pressure you are encountering is just catapulting them. It's getting you closer to who it is that you were called to be. It's getting you closer to becoming your best self and to making the impact in the world that you've always wanted to make. And like I said, I know it can get hard sometimes. I know it can be where we think to ourselves, who am I? Am I enough? Am I capable? Can I get through this? Yes, you can. You really can. You really, 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 really can. I have gone through a lot of challenging moments, many challenging moments. You know, so many, and people, if I tell you this now, you're probably like, yeah, probably, no, well, I'm going to write a book about it anyway, and I'm going to share more stuff about it on the show. But yeah, I have gone through a lot. And, you know, not to say this, but I may not even look like, in the sense, you know, how like some of those moments of going through something, you feel like you look like, ugh. Yeah. But I mean, coming out on the other side, I may not necessarily look like all that I've actually gone through. And I have not even shared all of it, really, even with close friends of mine, all the different things that I have gone through on this journey of being an entrepreneur, or in my journey of being a journalist, or any of those things. And I'm sure many of you all have not shared many experiences that you've had with people close to you. Very few people close to you, probably. But I just want to encourage you to know, even with those experiences, that taught you that you can get through anything, because you can. We all can. It's just a matter of deciding that you are not letting the situation determine your destiny. You're not letting the obstacles that come to you determine that you're going to stay put right where you are. No, you're going to say, through hell or high water, is not who's going to let me. It is who is going to stop me. And when you have that intention, and when you set out in that intention, all things related to the divine will move in your favor. If it is fully, fully, fully for you, which in your heart, when you're pursuing something, you know, and you can feel, you know, that feeling when you know just something is for you. When you know it is truly for you, it will come to you. You just have to keep going and keep it being persistent in it and knowing that it is yours to claim and to take hold of. So I'm going to leave it here today. And I hope this was really encouraging to you. For anyone, this message really is for anyone who is going through any hard time right now in your life, who is feeling like, is this ever going to end? Will I ever get to the other side? This message is for you to know, yes, you will. You truly will. And I know I can say this to you all day long until, you know, some of you are like, yeah, but I just, I don't feel like going through it. But I hope that these words are healing to you, that it makes you know with resonance that you can. And all you got to do is just believe, even with a little bit of, you know, just believe and just keep going, because you can. You really can. And you wouldn't have the dream inside of you, or the intention of what it is you're setting out to do, if you were not capable of doing it, if you were not going to be divinely guided, and if you were not ordained and anointed to do it. So I look forward to seeing you guys next time on my podcast. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.